All right, we're live. I'm going to go to our website and post our link. ABGS, close, link, copy, ABGS, close. Yesterday I goofed it up, so I'm gonna hit 100% today. That's my goal. Website is denverguitarorchestra.com. That's where we post all of our sheet music and all of our progressive lessons, and that's all I use that website for. We used to use it for our orchestra and celebrate the joys of fingerstyle guitar, but now we use it to just run this program here online. And I'm very excited about this idea that you're here on a Friday, because today we're going to be playing our scales, Row, Row, Row Your Boat, Deo, the Banana Boat Song, Brahms Lullaby, Imagine, Wonderful World, and Silent Night. I don't think we can get through all that in 1 and 45 minutes. So we will have to rush. I'm 1 minute late. Everybody will pile in here momentarily. We'll start in, let's give 3 minutes or so before we get started. I'm looking a little, I think I could have put a little bit more color into my face in doing that. So I need to post one of those, don't I? Let's see. Who first person in who lets me know that the sound is good, we'll get started. Elizabeth is in. She says the sound is good. Vic is in. Sound is good. Vic, my face is fine. Your face looks acceptable. All right. That's one of those things you go around and you see on YouTube. Your job is to get 1 billion subscribers, and I whatever. And you look at what those people look like, and it's like, well, that's not how people look. They are at a level of dramatic in their face that is, I don't know how they do it. I've never met anybody that looks like that. Actually, one time, years ago, let me tell you a story while we're waiting for people to get settled in. Years ago, one of our orchestra members, Ukulele Orchestra, was applying for some super high-tech scary job, and he said and it required a clearance, and so they had people come out, and they were checking to see if you knew if they were subversive or all of this, and so they came around to check check up on him and see if I knew if he was involved with any communist organizations or whatever. I guess it's standard procedure. So this woman called me up. She's coming from the government to come interview me about what I know about this guy. And I says, well, I'm teaching that day, but you can meet me over at the ukulele studio. And you haven't been to the ukulele studio, probably, but you got to walk up. It's in an old church. You got to walk up all these stairs, very, kind of run down a little bit, as all these old churches are. And I'm up there working away, and I hear these heels come clomping down the mezzanine up where my shop is, and I look up, and there's one of these women that's like, "Oh my God, I didn't know I've seen pictures of people like you." She was just like crazy pretty, and I thought, okay, I guess they do really exist in real life, not just on the internet. So she was very nice, very professional, but I kept looking at her going, I have heard about people like you. I don't run into people like you in my normal life. All right, let's play some guitar, huh? I'm like an actual friend. That's the best compliment you could pay me, Nick. I'm hoping that you feel like this is a friendly place, right? Even though I make you play guitar, and it hurts. It is. I've now lost all. Here's a tuner. I have 2 tuners. You'd think that would be enough in this little space, but I was doing some work on the Papoose this morning, and that thing has a tuner on it pretty much 24/7 because it's always out of tune. There we go. All right, so you're tuned up. We're ready to go. We've got a lot to get through today, so let's go through. Let's start with our scales. Let's go to the 5 guitar scales. I would say let's, just for fun, let's just do the C scale this morning. Remember, when you get to the top of that, when you get to the A on the top string, you're going to want to slide up into fifth position to play your 5, 7s, 8s, and 7s and 5s, and then you slide back into first position. So let's do a C scale this morning to get us started. Let's see, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for our list of to-dos. Okay. All right. Hey, Evelyn, welcome in. No, I was a bit late too, so you're exactly on time. We're gonna play the C scale from your 5 scales. I use tabs because I don't necessarily feel like it's an for myself, reading the standard notation is not necessarily a goal. I play too many instruments, and it's not an effective way of writing music for me. But if you are planning on doing classical guitar and you want, or academic guitar, or then you probably do want to be using it without the tabs. I'm going to read it as if you have the tabs, but in your head, you're converting it to real sheet music. So my 3 is your C, as you know. Okay, from the top, just let's do it 2 times through the C major scale. 1, 2, ready, play. Did I speed up? I think I sped up. Felt like I started at one speed and finished at a different speed. There's our scale, right? Probably each day when you start playing the guitar, it wouldn't hurt for you. It wouldn't hurt at all for you to go through and play all 5 scales, saying the notes out loud if you are in the process of learning your standard notation on guitar. I think that's a really valuable skill. And again, it's up to you whether you learn the standard notation or not. I will promise you, I will always make sure everything I publish has tabs on it. But if you want somebody who's like, nope, that feels like cheating, then absolutely feel free to stop doing that. Right. All right, let's go grab row your boat. And again, on Fridays, we don't really do instruction. I can't usually help myself. I usually have to say something. But on Friday, our job is just to see if we can get through everything, play as much as possible. From the top, I'm going to play the chords first time through. The second time through, I'm going to play the melody. Third time through, I'm going to play Tough Axe with my thumb. And a fourth time through, I'm going to play Tough Axe with my claw. So we're going to play all 4 of the main ways we play without stopping. Okay, so from the top, 1, 2, oh, it's in 6. I'm going to count in 2, and then we're going to go. 1, 2, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now to the melody. Tough Axe with your thumb. Tough Axe with my claw. may be the very first time I've ever played row your boat without making a mistake. I feel very excited about that. It's going to be a good day, you guys. When you play all of the different ways and just in this nonstop fashion, a pretty good chance you're going to blow it somewhere along the line. And whatever, right? There's the mistakes are all in the past. You guys are watching me make a million mistakes. We don't lose too much sleep over. Hopefully, you're in that place where you're like, yeah, I screwed up. How you playing row your boat? Is it feeling good? Is it feeling like something that's going to be something that you've got at your level, whatever those systems are going? That it's starting to come together where you're like, yep, I think I can play guitar. That's what I'm hoping for you anyway. Let's see. Vic says, I made some mistakes, but playing always is fun. Yeah, it's fun, right? And you didn't make mistakes. Mistakes don't exist, right? We've talked about this. There are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. You play the jazz version for a moment, and then you resolved it into, once you get to the end, right? There's a D chord at the end. All right, Banana Boat Song. Remember, the big thing with this one is getting your D chords and your A chords to go back and forth. If you are a newer player, getting your chord change is super important. Also, the melody here is surprisingly complex, and then the tough acts, of course, is plenty difficult. So I would say I didn't finish my second cup of coffee, you guys, so you have to tolerate me. Yeah, remember you have your tens in this one. So this song actually is a lovely counterpoint to Row Your Boat in terms of level of difficulty. More or less the same exact skill set, but obviously a much more complex melody. So let's play it through. Let's do Tough Acts one time through. Okay, so we'll play through. I will pretend to be able to sing like Harry Belafonte, and then we will play the melody, and then we will play the tough uke, okay, or tough acts, and hang on for the ride, right? The worst part of this will be listening to me pretend to be Harry Belafonte. It's not going to work, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me want to go home. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me wanna go home. Hey, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Go back to the top. Okay, and we're gonna play the melody now. Just happy accidents. I like Nancy's attitude, right? She didn't make any mistakes. She had happy accidents. All right, melody. 1, I'll count in 4 and you switch to melody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up to the top. Let's get the tough uke on. If you get tough acts, if you can do it. 1, 2, ready, play. probably got to put that D chord on the end. I'm going to play it one more time. I'm going to slow it down. Whatever way you're playing it, do that. I'm just going to slow it down. That was pushing the limits of my ability to get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Nice. Fun, right? That's the problem with 12 frets to the body is when you go down to do that high D, you're like, ugh. Our guitar gets in the way. They make guitars with a little cutout here, which helps you to get to that 12th fret easier. They also make guitars with 14 frets to the body, and that's probably the guitar that I should be playing. My Yamaha has that, where it's 14 frets to the body. It's nice because you get a little extra space there to get your D chord in. All right, that's fun, right? That's hard. That's super cool, though. I think, and Elizabeth is here today, and I know she's becoming an expert on that song, and she's probably laughing at me, all the decisions I'm making. But I think that if you can get that song down, and then add in a little bit of a a cool feel to it, you'll have a pretty neat song on your hand. And I adore when we come down. Right, I got it right a couple of times, and I blew it a couple of times. But I think that little moment there, if you can do that, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, bling. I don't know. It just feels really cool. So yeah, nice. All right, let's keep moving forward. Hopefully that's fun for you. Brahms Lullaby. Let's dial it back a little bit. Brahms Lullaby. It's set up to be played 2 times through. So we will play. Let's see. Let's do it like we've been. Oh, I know. Here's what we should do. 1, it's in 3. So remember, first time through chords and singing. Second time through arpeggios and singing. Third time through melody. And then 4th time through one shot, best shot on tough acts. Okay, so 4 times through, singing twice, right? And you obviously, if you don't sing, you don't have to hum loudly. And then we want to do the arpeggios the second time through. So remember, it's in 3. So the first A's are thumb, index, middle, starting off the A string, E chord, thumb, index, middle off of the 6, 5, and 4, and then D chord, of course, off of the D string, 4, 3, and 2. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. We haven't done this in class yet, so let's give it a try. All right, from the top. I keep checking the video to make sure we haven't lost the sound. From the top, first time through, just regular, then arpeggios, then melody, then tough acts. 1, 2. Oh, it's a 3-beat count. 3 beats per measure, 2-beat count in. 1, 2. Lullaby and good night, with roses be dyed, with lilies be spread, his baby's wee bed. Lay you down now and rest, may your slumbers be blessed. Lay you down now and rest, may your slumbers sorry, I blew it. 1, 2. Lullaby and good night with roses be dyed, with lilies be spread. If babies we beg, lay you down now and rest. May your slumbers be blessed. Lay you down now and rest. May your slumbers be blessed. Go to melody. Let's do the melody one more time. I blew it from the top. Okay, to the top on Tough Uke. Ready, play. Let's go do it one more time. Let me clean it up from the top. Yeah, so we play it 27 times. We eventually get it right, huh? So there's Brahms Lullaby. That's a really, really nice piece of music in terms of the levels of difficulty. Goes right through A, D, and E7. Not too bad. You can probably pull that off. If you're a singer, you're great. Next level, doing the same thing using arpeggios, quite a bit harder. Next thing, playing the melody. The challenge with the melody here is and I blew it right off the bat, right? I was jumped down into first position like I always do, and all of a sudden I realized, I should be playing this in second position because I'm working myself to death and making lots of mistakes. And then finally the tough acts. Oddly enough, on a simple, relatively simple song, has plenty of stuff to trip you up. Those E7s with twos and threes on the top, and even a four on the top, can really, really be a pretty decent challenge for you. So that's a song you can get right and you can get wrong, and basically it sounds beautiful no matter how badly you play it. But it is definitely one of those things where you can end up with a problem. All right, let's go into level 4 stuff. Last night we spent a long time on Imagine, Wonderful World, and Silent Night. So hopefully, those of you who were able to attend last night are feeling solid and ready to tackle this thing. A couple of you skipped last night. I pay attention to your attendance, and there will be consequences. And let's see. Let's go into. Let's do Imagine first. Let's get that sucker out of the way. It's making me sad. We're going to hang on to Imagine, Wonderful World, Silent Night, all the Christmas music through in all the way into December, however long we go. And so just know that if you hate a song now, by the time that we get to the end of actually to Christmas time, you will have already forgot about hating it, because you will have played it so many times. It's just something that you do now. Imagine is by far the hardest song of the week, and so do what you can with it. Again, if the tough X is too much, don't play it. Play the melody. The melody's beautiful. Okay. The chords themselves are pretty challenging, and so I probably wouldn't recommend playing those from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close enough, right? Close enough. I felt like I was playing that for about a week and a half. I tried to keep it slow. I always play that song too fast. That might have been a little on the too slow side, but at least I was able to hit a few of the more notes, a few more notes. Um, and so hopefully, I don't know how you guys playing that one. That's the arrangement's good. The arrangement's really good. Getting the details in and getting all of the pieces and parts in the correct place is challenging. So, F chord. All right. While I'm waiting for you to tell me how things are going, I'm pulling up "Wonderful World" to make it to make our next aggravating situation. Getting better with that one. Yay, Nancy! Nancy's killing it out there today, you guys. I'm not hearing from anybody else, so the rest of you guys are busy right now trying to fix Imagine, right? Hopefully you've already gone through and done all your fingerings and written all that stuff in and gotten rid of the notes that you don't need. Nick says she killed it, is doing it better than last night. It comes and goes too, guys, right? This is music. So some days, and probably every professional musician would tell you the same thing. Some days you got it, some days you don't. And I don't think there's any, I think most of it's where your head is at any given time. If you start to get too twisted around about mistakes, pretty soon you start making a ton of mistakes. All right, Wonderful World. Obviously the challenge with this song is the repeats. They just keep going back. And then of course those F sharp minors at the top of the measures 2 and 4 are sort of unpleasant, but other than that, I think the song's pretty nice arrangement here as well. All right, Wonderful World. I'll count in 2. Again, trying to keep it slow. We're looking for, at this point, not being concert ready, but being survivable, I think is what we're shooting for here. From the top, 2-beat count in as written. 1, 2. Measure 20. I just pulled a Gary. Let me tell you what's going on there. I got down and play. I'm like, yeah, you got through those F sharp minors, okay. You're doing fine, playing through. Get to about measure 39 or 40. The thought goes through my head. I wonder what this sounds like on Evelyn's guitar, because Evelyn has a really nice guitar, and I'm thinking, huh. I bet you that sounds really nice. And then, of course, I'm like, that's what's going on in my head. Meanwhile, I'm not paying attention to where I am on the page, and I blow the ending. This is what not to do. Okay, so I'm sure it sounds wonderful on Evelyn's guitar. I don't need to be thinking about that in measure 40. All right, all right. Here we go. Finally, Silent Night. Let's get that out. But yay, we managed to get everything in today. I'm very excited about that. Silent Night. I know. Where's Evelyn? Evelyn's in the kitchen doing dishes at this point. You're like, I can't deal with that guy on a Friday. All right, let's see. Silent Night. Again, remember that we talked a little bit about transposing on this song. A lot of the Christmas tunes for guitar, I set them up obviously where they're the easiest to play, prettiest, blah blah blah, and hopefully these chords make sense to you as an instrumentalist. But when you get the family together or whatever, you're not supposed to get together with anybody except people in your house, and they're probably sick of you playing guitar anyway. So you may not be playing this year. Oh, Helen says, don't blame the guitar. No, I'm sure even when even if I was hacking it up on your guitar, it would still sound pretty good, right? When you're celebrating with the people in your household, you may find, hey, let's play Silent Night, and they're like, that key doesn't feel good, so you'll want to transpose that. And remember, it's always 1-4-5, especially with these 3-chord Christmas tunes. Pick a chord here that's guitar friendly, either A, D, E, or G. Let's see. G, D, A, or E, and then it has its buddies over here, right? And so that way you can try singing this in different keys until you find a key that everybody likes. All right, and we're going to wrap it up today with this. 3 times through is too many, so let's just do it twice through. And see how we sound. Okay. Any way you want to play it, make yourself feel good about Christmas coming. 1, 2. Rock. All right, guys. Long week, crazy week. Hopefully you're feeling good about where you're at with guitar, and let's remind you that next week should be just a regular old week. But what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is just switch out from level 1, 2, 3, and 4 to Christmas, 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 and Christmas. And I will try. I'll look through the Christmas tunes. I'll try to level those out so that we have some easier ones and some harder ones, so that keep you busy. Imagine and Wonderful. Hopefully, nothing gets harder than Imagine. I don't necessarily enjoy playing that one all that much because it is pretty challenging in the original key. But we'll go through and just plug some of that other stuff in. I got a few Hanukkah songs in there as well, and just songs of the season type things, some Santa Claus, and some hopefully Thanksgiving stuff and whatever else I can find. And so I think we'll just do that for the rest of the year, and then in January we can get back to the leveled playing. And hopefully that's making sense for you. Evelyn says, sorry about last night. I totally forgot the time. Oh yeah, my wife's been watching The Crown. I haven't watched it yet. She's like, "You got to watch this." And my problem is that if it's a comedy and it's 30 minutes long, I can focus, right? But if it's an hour or hour and a half or however long those things are, and it's a drama, I will watch one and then I will kind of watch the second one and then I will lose interest. And but I've heard The Crown is very good, and yeah, and so tell Pauline she's in big trouble, and we'll be having a chat with her about messing up your schedule. Glad you're here today, Evelyn. That's okay. Good job. Thanks, everyone. Absolutely, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Nancy doing a great job. Vic, I saw Elizabeth came in, and she's busy. She's probably still playing this song. So she's working on getting it perfect. And whoever else hangs out up here, good to see you guys. And thank you all for just keeping it going, right? We don't get a big crowd here, but we get the right crowd, and that's what I'm after. So thank you for that. And I will see all of you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Do a random act of kindness. Be safe. Keep practicing, showing up. That's the key right there. You will become a fine guitar player if you just keep showing up. Subscribe and like if you haven't done that. And Elizabeth is still observed. Yeah, she was. Her hands were giving her some fuss. So I'm glad you were here, Evelyn. And yeah, my hand's giving me some fuss too. I think I'm going to take the Saturday and just play nothing on Saturday. That's what seems like might be the best idea. So have a great day, you guys. I will see you all on Monday. Have a great time.